Hello and welcome again to my channel. I hope you're doing great while you're watching this video. For me, this is a recipe for a carrot cake that someone asked me to make for them. So I made the cake and I made some cupcakes as well. I hope you like the video and don't forget to like and share if you do like it. So first thing I'm gonna do the carrot. So those I made with the ready icing. I made this like a couple of days before I made the cake so that it can set properly. So I have here orange and green icing, and I have this kind of butter. It's like margarine. So I just put a little bit on it and the icing just to give it like so it can be easy to work with. I have here corn flour and I have the mold for the carrots. That's one I got from Amazon. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the corn flour on it so it doesn't stick. So first I'm gonna do the leaves, the green side. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the leaves, the green icing on the leaf side. Make sure you don't go to the carrots in the orange part. Just press it really hard so it can go like inside in all the places, and with the knife I'm just gonna put a little bit of the corn flour and I'm just gonna remove all the excess on the top. And then after that you're just gonna go ahead and do the orange part and the same thing. Just gonna press it and then make sure that they connect with each other, the green part and the orange part, so it doesn't break after. And then the same thing, just remove the excess, any left with the knife like this, and then just gently remove it from the mold. That's it, just keep going. And there you have it, that's the small one, and then the big one as well. So yeah, there it is. So after that you can just set them aside to set. Make sure it's not in the fridge and make sure it's in the open air so that it can dry, and just remove with the brush, remove all the excess corn flour with it. So for the cake I have 300 grams of plain flour. I have half a teaspoon, no, a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and a teaspoon of baking powder. For the spices I'm using the ginger. I'm using half a teaspoon of ginger and half a teaspoon of mixed spice and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm just gonna sift it here together. I'm gonna put a pinch of salt, 300 grams of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I just mix it together and leave it aside, and then in a different bowl you're gonna mix all your wet ingredients. So you don't need any mixer or anything, just with your hand. So I have 3 eggs, and I have sour cream here, 180 grams of sour cream, or if you don't have sour cream you can use natural yogurt. I have 120 grams of applesauce and 180 grams of oil. I'm just gonna mix them together. So the applesauce, that what keeps it like really moist. And that's it really. Then we're gonna mix the wet ingredient, we're gonna put it on top of the dry ingredient, and just with the hand mixer we're gonna mix it together. So this amount is like for a four layer cake. So the lady wanted just a 2 layer, so a small cake. So the rest I'm gonna use it for cupcakes. So if you want, this is like a big amount. If you want that's 4 layer, or if you want to make cupcakes like I did as well. Otherwise, you can do, if you want a small cake, you can just make half of this quantity. For the carrots, I shredded it on the really thin shredder for 450 grams. The last thing I'm gonna add is walnut, so I cut it to small pieces. It's about 120 grams of walnut. You can use pecans as well. And for the oven, it's 180. Just cook it like 10-15 minutes, just until it starts to get cooked. And if you put something in the middle, it does comes clean. So that's, I'm using these 2 molds, and then the rest I'm gonna use it as a cupcakes. If you want to make a higher cake, that will make you 4 molds. There we have it. If you can see how soft it is. I just opened one of the cupcakes. You can see how soft it is in the middle, and the smell is amazing. The cinnamon and the ginger. There's the cake as well. So I done this recipe a few times before in my channel, but it was the first videos. I think it was in Arabic, but it's like different designs and stuff. For the cream, I have 250 grams of mascarpone cheese, or cream if you call it cream. So mascarpone. I'm just gonna mix it a little bit here with icing sugar. So the icing sugar, just put how much, it depends on your taste, how much you want it sweet. So I don't really give like correct amounts. I have 600 ml of double cream. I'm just gonna mix them first together, and then I'm gonna put it in a high speed. But it's better to use icing sugar than the other sugar, because other sugar is gonna stay like the bits of the sugar in the cream, so it's better to use icing sugar. But you use it depending on your taste, and vanilla as well. So for the cake, I'm just gonna put a little bit of cream on the board first, and then I'm gonna put the first cake. That's it. I'm gonna put some cream on the middle. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the walnuts on top of the cream, just to give it some crunch. And then put the top cake. And then I'm gonna go around and just add the cream on the parts that is not, doesn't have like cream in the middle. And then after that, I'm gonna cover the whole thing with the cream. So this cake, this cream is really nice, because it tastes like, for me it tastes like a vanilla ice cream, because of the mascarpone and the cream and the vanilla. It tastes really nice. Also, if you don't put too much sugar, so it's not going to be like really sweet, and you won't be able to taste the cake itself. I think Simba's trying to get in a room. So that's it. After covering the whole cake with the cream, just try to, on the side with the spatula or something, just to tidy it up and make it all level from the sides and from the top, and keep going until you're done, and then clean all the side, anything that is out of place or like the cream, just remove any excess. So with this thing I'm gonna just make like a snail shape, so I'm just gonna go in the middle and keep turning the table, keep going until the end. So yeah, if you mess up anything, just remove it like I'm doing right now, and then just tidy the side. I'm just gonna decorate the top with this like flowers, whatever they called. Yeah, so I'm gonna put here 8, so I started 4 and then 8, and then I'm gonna put the carrots on top of each one. So I'm gonna use here the big carrots on top of the each one, and the smaller carrot I'm gonna use them for the cupcakes. So I kept the decoration like really simple. So if you want, you can add the walnuts on the side of the cake. You can cover it with walnuts or pecan. Yeah, so for the cupcakes I'm using those cases that I bought from Tiki Maxx. So I'm just gonna put like a swirl of cream. So for the cake as well, I added like sprinkles, like orangey color, brown or something, on the top, in the middle as well. So I don't know, I didn't record it, I think. So for the cupcakes, I'm gonna take the smaller carrots and put them in the middle of the cupcake, and then just put some sprinkles. Yeah, so these same ones that I'm using now, I used them in the middle of the cake just to give it a little bit of color. I don't know, I thought I recorded it. And I'm using them on a cupcake as well. Then I have those gold ones just to give it a bit of color. And there you have it. So carrot cake with cupcakes. Very easy recipe, and it's absolutely delicious. Delicious. So this is the cake for today. I hope you're doing great. I hope you like the video, and if you do, don't forget to share and like the video. And thank you very much for watching, and I will hope to see you again very soon. Thank you.